Hey everyone, I'm live. I'm in the pool, and I'm with my best friend. You wanna know who my best friend is? Zig. Good boy, Zig. We're swimming. Oh, I'm gonna flip the camera around. People don't want to see me. They want to see Ziggy. Good boy, Zig. Zig, you're going too fast. I turned them. I go live, and now you start showing off to all your friends. Walking too fast. Zig. Okay. Cut that out, Zig. Hey, Preppy Potter. I'll tell you what, Preppy. You got questions for me? Are you familiar with Mr. Ziggy? My best friend? Ziggy, you are my best friend. You are my son. Love you. There we go, we're back. Ziggy, let's swim, bud. Hey, well, it's a beautiful day here. It's warm. I gotta turn the pool heater off. Huh, Zig? You too hot, Zig? The pool isn't feeling quite as refreshing as it normally would. It's hot. I'm gonna turn the old heater off. I'll do that. All right, Mr. Ziggy. Come on. Whoa, you're on submarine, Zig. Get that snorkel up out of there. On the way at water. Oh, well, I can't talk. Can I? Come on, Ziggy. And y'all, we got another pig in the pool. I don't know if you knew this, but I got Journey in the pool. He's just kind of having a nice little relaxing float. Aren't you, Journey? Aren't you, bud? I'm gonna take this off because it's kind of warm. Okay. Good boy, Journey. Pigs are adorable, especially this one right here, Zig. Oh, Ziggy! Hey, Lisa. Hey, Journey. You're gonna hit the side, Journey. Good boy. Good boy. I want to be Journey. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, Zig. Whoa, Journey. Come on, Ziggy. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having fun today. If y'all got any questions for me or anything, just let me know. Ryan, I mean, that's a good question. It's kind of a complicated one, honestly. You know, there are breeds of pigs. I don't even know if I want to say breeds of pigs. There's certain genes, I guess, associated with like feral pigs. You would find like in the wild and stuff. But that's not really like. Okay, I'm gonna block that guy real quick. Hang on. We're gonna block him. That's not Porco Clock. So, yeah, I mean, basically like a feral pig, the definition of it is basically they're just loose on their own in the wild. Pigs, when they are like more stressed, there's certain like chemicals and stuff that they release in their body that helps them grow tusks faster, things like that. So there are also like characteristics that come about based on the pig's surroundings. And there's qualities there as well. But other qualities that you'll certainly find in like pigs that are kind of come with those genes will be like a longer snout, kind of speckled like Reggie here too. But I mean, it's a complicated question, but it's interesting. So if you want to look into it and dig into it, because yeah, Ow, Zig. Reggie, this is not your swimming time. You know Ziggy will not be nice about sharing his pool with you. He makes an exception for Journey because he's special. Reggie, you gotta go, buddy. Ziggy's gonna make you go. Look, everybody knows Ziggy's the boss. When will Bam Bam receive his first prosthetic? To be determined, but pretty soon. Pretty soon. We're at a point now where the swelling's done, everything else, so we can. I do feel comfortable now doing a mold of his foot, and that'll be matching it. So now we are in contact with our friend who will make the prosthetic for him, and basically our plan is to coordinate a time where there'll be the quickest turnaround possible. She's actually up in Washington, so what we do is we do a casting of the leg, and then we send that on, and then she can make a plaster mold of it, and then from there she's able to make the custom prosthetic. That can take, between the mailing process, the shipping process, the fabrication process, everything else, that can take upwards of easily 2 weeks. I mean, that'd be like a pretty good turnaround, honestly. 2 weeks turnaround for Bam Bam will not work. He's gonna be growing too fast. That by the time it gets here, he'll be like on his way to outgrowing it already. So what we're doing is we're coordinating with her based on her schedule, trying to get the package there on the right day of the week, on the right week and stuff, so she can like go through the weekend, pump it out. You know, if we get it there on a Friday, she'll get it in the mail back to us on a Monday. So she's helping us out a lot with that. So we're working on coordinating that timing and stuff, because we want whatever leg she's fitting it to, it's still the same size of that leg by the time we get it. And before this, he had so much swelling in that leg that it just didn't make sense, because it was going to go in the opposite direction. It was going to get smaller, to the point where now he actually has a lot of, on that leg, a lot of loose skin, like a big flap of skin basically, because it got so stretched out from how horribly swollen it was. Good boy, Zig. She is amazing. Let me tell you something. I have no problem admitting she is the mastermind. She is the fuel. She is everything behind this place. I'm here to help her complete all these crazy ideas she has. Yeah, Ryan, I think I answered the question, but if I didn't, feel free to keep digging in. So yes, technically they can be the same species, although there are like specific genetics more common in feral pigs. You'll see some people just call, like, you know, use it as a term for like a certain breed of pig. That's not entirely true, but then also it kind of is. I don't know. It's complicated. So I know I did a poor job explaining it, but it's kind of one of those things that you could dig into and research for like an hour, honestly. And see that it's almost like it just depends on how people are using the word. But technically, yes, it's all the same species, and any species of pig can technically become a feral pig. Like Ziggy, you can see Ziggy does have tusks, and we have had to trim them occasionally, but because he's a very low stress pig, his tusks grow very slow. If Ziggy would be released in the wild, he'd probably just take a nap and hope something comes by. I don't think I don't think he would do much foraging and stuff like that. Yeah, it is fascinating, Ryan. I'm really glad you asked that question, because it's definitely not a simple yes or no answer, and it's really, like, you know, interesting how like their body knows to adapt from like a domesticated mode to a feral mode, if that makes sense. They're like transformers, aren't you, Zig? Oh, Zig, no, Ziggy. You're gonna get water in your Zig. Let it go, buddy. Zig has the bad habit, if he drops one of his treats, he goes diving for it. Then he's crying all day because he gets water in his ear. Rocky is still being a wild child. Where am I from? I'm actually from Northern Illinois. About an hour outside of Chicago. Merchant, you can just go on. You have no idea what you're talking about. You can go on and keep saying stupid stuff though, because you don't know what you're talking about. Pigs are actually really clean animals. They're really intelligent animals. They're smarter like a 4-year-old kid. So they're smarter than your dog. And they're actually cleaner than your dog too. Pigs, Ziggy, never goes to the bathroom in their house. Never had to train them. Because pigs are actually very sanitary animals. And they're very particular about where they use the bathroom. And it's always far from where they eat. Because they're smart. And they're not stinky. And, oh yeah, well now we're in North Carolina. But yeah, I was just north of Rockford, basically. Hey, Lisa. You're in Illinois too, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk like this. It's all Kristen's fault. Good boy, Zag. Do I have any green ones? I did not have any green pigs. Nope. Oh, I never played Angry Birds. I get it now. I was like, I don't think there are green pigs. Come on, Zig. Look, Ziggy's just gonna pass Journey right there. Oh, traffic jam. Good boy, Zig. Ziggy, you are my man. Good boy. Okay, yeah. You in the suburbs. Come on, Ziggy. So for those of y'all that don't know Ziggy's story, I met Kristen when Ziggy was about 1.5 years old. He was living with her down in St. John of the U.S. Virgin Islands. So Ziggy grew up in the Caribbean. And then when he was about 4, we left the islands. We bought that motor home over there. And we traveled the country for a couple of years. Visiting different sanctuaries, volunteering, kind of learned that that's what we wanted to do. And then once we parked the motorhome for good, we got the farm, and we've been rescuing animals ever since. Because Ziggy told us to. Do pigs remember the human face? Absolutely they do. They know who they like, who they don't like. Yeah, they're very familiar with who's who and stuff. And Ziggy is very different around strangers versus people he knows. Not like he's scared, he actually loves meeting new people. He's obsessed with new people. So when we have tours, he insists on being like with the group. He gets really upset when they leave him to go see the other animals. He thinks he knows he's the star of the show. Don't you, Zig? Good boy, Ziggy. Good boy, Ziggy. Oh God, I almost fell. I almost fell, y'all. I tripped. You would have loved that, huh? Oh my God, I would love to rescue a raccoon, but no, we have not. Man, I can't even bring that up with Kristen. She would be obsessed. She wants a raccoon and a possum so bad. Gotta get all them licenses and stuff though. How's Diesel? Diesel's doing really good. He was very, very, very active yesterday morning. We really need to do an update on him. We just had so much going on. But no, he's doing good. He's getting stronger. He's putting weight back on. Doing everything we want him to be doing. Good boy, Zig. All pigs are highly intelligent. Pigs are so smart. Pigs are not the filthiest of animals. Something tells me you haven't been around pigs. You know, when pigs live in filth because they're put in filth and restricted to filth and not allowed to leave the filth. When given the opportunity, they're extremely clean animals. All right, H Mills, you're gone. You suck. Just gonna start getting rid of people. Getting rid of people. You can leave. This is Ziggy. And this is the king. This is the boss. This is the best boy on earth. Hey, Puggy. Hey, Miss Puggy. Good boy, Zig. I do too, Elma. I do too. There's a lot of horrible things that happen to animals, and you know what? If animals aren't your thing, that's okay. Just leave them the hell alone. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with just, yeah, if you don't want to be around animals, that's cool. You don't love them like we do, that's cool, whatever. You know, we're all different. You ain't gotta be mean to them. Oh yeah, Ziggy's got the best hair there is. Look at this. Look at that. Let's show him your hair, Zig. Yeah, buddy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's actually, he's in the middle of blowing his coat. So once a year, most pigs will blow their coat. And they'll go bald. And I got new hair coming in. And he's starting to. Yeah, he's pretty much the most beautiful boy in the world. I ain't got to tell y'all that, though. Yeah, Sticky. So we do this with Ziggy every single day for hours. This is just like a trail mix. It's got like nuts and granola and stuff. And what we do with this is, Ziggy's got pretty advanced arthritis. So being able to do laps like this with him keeps his joints moving, keeps them lubricated, and also takes the weight off of his joints while he's moving. So it's really good therapy for him. I appreciate people like you, Elma. Oh no. Arthritis is painful, but you know what? Ziggy's almost 16. We are able to give him all sorts of really, really amazing treatments for his arthritis. When, I mean, literally, it's a huge list of stuff we've done for him, from injections to supplements to medications to everything. And all our vets cannot believe he's even walking when they see his radiographs. And it's because of a lot of these things. He's actually due for some new injections here pretty soon. Working on scheduling that. How old do pigs get on average? Well, it's kind of well, it's like dogs. You know, like a Great Dane have a shorter lifespan than a Chihuahua, and like smaller dogs. Pigs are kind of the same. The bigger they are, the shorter the lifespan. So Ziggy, he's very much a senior pig. However, some pigs, it's not unheard of to get into their 20s. Typically, they're going to be smaller than Ziggy. But Ziggy's going to live forever, so don't you worry about that. Hang on, I had to respond to a text real quick, so I don't know if it keeps recording while I'm doing that or if it paused or what, but. Honey, how you doing up there? Do you need to get out? Huh? I can't hear you. Oh, I don't know. I can't hear you. All right, y'all, I gotta refill my pockets. Zig, I'll be right back, okay, Zig? Hang on. Hey, y'all, I gotta refill my pockets. There's Lieutenant Dan. Hey, Lieutenant Dan. Sorry, y'all. Now, refill. We got them everywhere, y'all. Hey, gotta fill my pocket. Just hang tight. All right. Oh, God. Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Hey. Hey, Hobby Bear. Hey, Fiona. Hey, Cata. Hey, Sploot. Hey, Biscuit. Who's coming? Who's coming out? Who wants out? Y'all, I gotta shut the door. Come on. There we go. All right. We'll find you one, Elma. We'll find you one. Here we go. Look at you, Zig. Look at you. There's Fiona. Our newest rescue. Fiona came from Oklahoma. Along with their little boy, Sploot. They're from a puppy mill. Cruelty case from a puppy mill. That tracks, Elma. All right, here we got Rupert. We got Wrigley, Clark, and Chef. Primarily a pig rescue, but I mean, we have more pigs than anything, but we're a farm animal rescue. So we've got pigs, goats, sheep, horses, donkeys, cows, you name it. About half of them are pigs. Ziggy's our first pig, first everything, and he is what inspired us to build this place. Yeah, I mean, if you want to find out about us more, you can go to our website, ziggysrefuge.org. You can go back on, God, there's tons of stuff on our Facebook, Ziggy's Refuge Farm Sanctuary, Instagram, all that stuff too. We haven't been as active on YouTube. We're trying to start, so. Oh, we do. Yeah, we're a nonprofit. We are, yeah, everything's tax deductible. We rely on really nice, good-hearted people to help take care of all our animals, and we try to take care of them the best we can and spend that money as appropriately as we can. We like spoiling our babies. That's why we built this pool. Why we do other stuff. We built this ourselves. And Carmen, I'm gonna block you because people just think they're funny to tell the same joke over and over again. So. Come on, Zig. A lot of our animals are disabled. So we've got pigs and prosthetics. We got wheelchairs. We got all that stuff. Kristen's actually in a hot tub with our sheep Moko. Go boy, Zag. You're a good boy, Zag. Good boy, Ding Dong. We've been through a lot with this pig. He is a very special boy. He's seen the whole country. He's been to 12 national parks. He's been backstage at music festivals. private parties at Sundance Film Festival. He's done lots of cool stuff. Haven't you, Zig? He's rode on yachts in the Caribbean, from private planes. And you know what? He deserves it. Don't you, Zig? And y'all, anyone who's watching this, if you're not familiar with us, we had something really exciting happen last week. We featured in a film called Pets on Disney Plus. It just came out last week. If you want to check it out, you will see us in there. What's up, Aubrey? Okay. Oh, would you be able to keep an eye on Zig? All right, y'all. I gotta run. We'll do this more often, okay? Y'all take care.